We are just before the opening of Juergen Mayer H, Strukturalien, Architecture as an Urban Sculpture, and we see the overview of about 20 years thinking about structure, thinking about how a sculptural approach in architecture can transform our urban environment. The structure and the sculpture that we produced with BigRep, called Big POC, is in the first room when you enter the exhibition. It is a data protection pattern interpreted in 3 dimensions and then read as a spatial entity that once you imagine this even in a bigger scale, you can see it as an inhabitable space, as a place that can become architecture, that can become a building. You see it as the first introduction to the exhibition and therefore works as a filter through which you can imagine the work that you see as built architectures in the exhibition at their starting point, at their moment of research, at their moment of experimentation. And these little structures that come in different variations from different data protection patterns that you find on the inside of envelopes when you get a PIN number from your bank. They come to you for free every day in your mail. It's the source of where we talk about a limit or a layer of negotiation between inside and outside, of private and exposed.
The challenge with this project was how to actually split it up into separate parts to allow for consistently good and easy printing and little support structure. In the end, what I did was I separated the model horizontally into 4 separate layers. And this actually worked extremely well and allowed for consistently good prints with very little post-production work.
When we talk about digital tools and how to use them as one of a set of apparatuses or means to develop our spatial research. The idea of 3D printing, of course, comes in as a very important part of this process. The collaboration we are doing with BigRep is one step to get into a one-to-one relationship, and you can imagine also houses are being printed on a one-to-one scale. Here with the BigRep scale, we already see this kind of approach, this kind of testing to get towards a different dimension.